Florida, the land of beaches and theme parks. But what if I told you there's another Florida? One where a forgotten brick bench in a cemetery might summon the devil if you sit at midnight. Cars roll uphill by themselves, and monsters roam the swamps. These are real places, and they're just the beginning. Buckle up. We're about to explore the 5 strangest, creepiest, and most mysterious spots in the Sunshine State. 1. The Devil's Chair. Our journey begins in Cassadaga, a quiet little town north of Orlando. But Cassadaga isn't just any town. It's known as the psychic capital of the world. Since 1895, spiritualists, mediums, and believers in the afterlife have lived here, claiming the place sits on powerful energy vortices. The entire town hums with strange, peaceful energy, but deep inside its old cemetery sits something that's not peaceful at all: the Devil's Chair. It's just a red brick bench between 2 graves. Ordinary by day, but by night, it becomes one of Florida's creepiest legends. Locals say if you sit there at midnight, you can hear whispers. Some claim they've seen a dark figure sitting beside them. Others say an unseen voice spoke their name. But the strangest part? If you leave a sealed beer can on the chair overnight, people swear it's mysteriously empty by morning. Untouched, unbroken, just empty. One story tells of a teenager who took the midnight dare one Halloween. He sat on the chair, laughing, until he screamed. When friends ran back, he was gone. Only his flashlight was found, still glowing on the ground. Whether that story is true or not, the chair remains, silent, cold, and waiting. And every year, new people come to test their courage. From Cassadaga's haunted cemetery, we move south, into Florida's endless wetlands, where the real monsters might still be alive. 4. Skunk Ape Territory. The Everglades, 1.5 million acres of thick swamp, cypress forests and winding rivers. Beautiful and eerily quiet. But hidden within that silence, locals say, lives something that's been seen for generations. A massive, human-like creature called the Skunk Ape. Think Bigfoot, but Floridian. Witnesses describe it as a 7-foot-tall, shaggy beast with glowing red eyes and a smell so strong it could make you gag, a mix of rotten eggs and swamp gas. Hunters, campers, and even park rangers have reported sightings. One famous photo from the 1970s shows a dark, ape-like face peering from the mangroves, its eyes wide and strangely human. In the tiny town of Ochapee stands the Skunk Ape Research Headquarters, run by a man named Dave Sheely. He spent his life tracking these creatures and swears they're real, intelligent, nocturnal, and extremely elusive. He claims to have seen not 1 but 3 skunk apes together in the wild, and he believes the government knows more than they're saying. Skeptics laugh, calling it folklore. But if you spend a night deep in Big Cypress, where the frogs croak like drums and mist hangs low, it's easy to understand why people believe. Every snapping branch sounds heavier than it should. Every shadow feels alive. Whether myth or monster, the skunk ape represents Florida's wilder side, unpredictable, untamed, and still holding secrets. To a man who might have discovered the secret to defying gravity itself. Coral Castle. Imagine carving a 20-ton stone, alone. Now imagine building an entire castle from 1,100 tons of coral rock, with no modern machines, no help, and no one ever seeing you do it. That's exactly what Edward Leeds-Kalnin did. In the 1920s, this quiet Latvian immigrant began building something incredible in Homestead, Florida, a place now called Coral Castle. He worked mostly at night, hidden from the world, moving massive coral blocks with such precision that scientists still can't explain how. The walls, tables, chairs, sundials, and even a perfectly balanced gate, all carved by one man. When asked how he did it, Ed would just smile and say, "I know the secrets of the pyramids." He was heartbroken, abandoned by his fiancée just before their wedding. Some believe he built Coral Castle as a monument to his lost love, but others think Ed had discovered something deeper, an ancient technique for levitation or magnetism that allowed him to move stones with ease. Decades later, engineers have studied his work, and they're still baffled. Even today, the castle gate, weighing several tons, can swing open with a single finger. Visitors say the place feels charged, almost magnetic. Some swear their compasses spin near certain walls. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's physics. Or maybe Ed really did uncover a secret meant to stay buried. But if you thought defying gravity was strange, wait till you see the hill where gravity itself seems to reverse. Third, Spook Hill. There's a small, unassuming central Florida with a faded sign that reads, Spook Hill, the legend. Locals will tell you to stop your car at the white line, put it in neutral, and take your foot off the brake. And that's when the impossible happens. Your car slowly rolls uphill. No engine, no push. It just moves. People have been visiting Spook Hill for generations, trying to make sense of it. Scientists say it's just an optical illusion, a gravity hill where the surrounding terrain tricks your eyes. But Floridians know there's more to the story. One legend says centuries ago, a great Native American chief fought a monstrous alligator here. Their spirits still battle in the afterlife, causing the strange pull of energy that makes cars roll uphill. Another version claims it's haunted by two pirate ghosts buried beneath the road, forever trying to escape their whitery graves. Day after day, travelers come, park their cars, and watch them creep backward up the slope. Kids laugh, parents stare, and some say they feel an invisible tug, as if unseen hands are pushing from behind. Maybe it's just science. Or maybe something under that hill refuses to rest. From Spook Hill, our journey moves deeper. But now our final stop takes us to a place built not by beasts or ghosts, but by people. People who thought the world itself was inside out. 5. The Koreshan Unity. In the late 1800s, a man named Dr. Cyrus Teed had a revelation. He believed Earth was hollow. Not that there was an empty space inside it, but that we were living inside that hollow sphere. He called it cellular cosmogony, and it became the foundation of his new religion, Koreshanity. In 1894, he gathered about 200 followers and founded a utopian community in Estero, southwest Florida. They called it the Koreshan Unity, a self-sustaining society with their own bakery, power plant, printing press, and art hall. They believed everything, stars, sun, and universe, existed inside the Earth's shell. To prove it, they even built an enormous measuring device called a rectilineator and ran experiments along the beach, claiming to have found proof that the horizon curved upward. For a while, it worked. The town flourished, strict but peaceful. Men and women were equal. Everything was shared. But when Teed died in 1908, his followers refused to bury him, waiting for his resurrection. Days passed, then weeks, until authorities finally intervened. After that, the community slowly faded away. By 1962, the last remaining Koreshan turned the land over to the state. Today, the site stands frozen in time. Wooden houses, old gardens, a silent printing shop. Walk its empty paths, and you can almost hear Teed preaching about a world within a world. The place feels calm, but strange, as if reality bends just slightly around it. Maybe they were dreamers. Maybe they were delusional. But they built something extraordinary, a living reminder that Florida's weirdness isn't just found in ghosts or monsters, but in people too. From a devil's chair that tempts the brave, to a castle built by a heartbroken genius. From gravity-defying roads to swamp monsters and hollow earth believers, Florida proves that weirdness here isn't the exception. It's the rule. And the truth? The deeper you look, the stranger it gets. So tell me, which one would you dare to visit first? Or do you know a place in Florida even weirder than these 5? Comment your pick below. And don't forget to subscribe, because next time, we're uncovering another corner of America that's even stranger than this one. Thanks for watching, and remember, in Florida, the sunshine never hides the shadows for long.